Alright, so on the last podcast, we talked about top 5 traps in Vietnam. On this podcast, we got the top 5 games out of Zach's Steam library.
All right, so this is Steam, and then one game is from Epic Games, and then one game is from, Mojang. I'm sure you can guess which one that
Yes,
is.
sir. And thanks to the help of Marquise and Jacob, who unfortunately couldn't make it on the podcast, but they gave us the research, they gave us the words. We're just here to project them. So let's get it started.
All right, so we're
Zach,
gonna start
what
out
is the
with
first game? What?
Fortnite Battle Royale. So it's a popular little online game where up to 100 players are dropped onto an island and they fight to be the last one standing. You pick up weapons, resources. You can build structures for defense unless you're playing zero build, and then it's in the name, you can't build. And you just you shoot other people. It's fast-paced gameplay, constant updates. They've been slowing down as of recent, but early on in the game's life, 2017, 2018, even 2019, they were more consistent with the updates. But yeah.
Yeah, that's true. And then another thing for the Fortnite game, it's not just like battle royale. You got things like called festival, and like you can drive cars and everything. The festival, you get a group of your homies, and you just it's basically like that one game on the Wii with the guitar. It's basically the same exact thing, but like in Fortnite, and it's like not violent. So like there's no blood, there's no nothing. That's why it's so popular amongst kids. Like their age is like 8 and older, mainly be the ones who play Fortnite. So yeah,
Yeah,
Fortnite.
And they also got like the Rocket Racing game mode because Epic Games, they bought out Rocket League. So, and then they also, speaking more about Fortnite Festival, it's like a Guitar Hero kind of thing where you gotta time the little notes to like perfectly be on time to match up with what song is being played. They got a big selection of songs from people like Billie Eilish, The Weeknd. They even got Green Day on there. So they got Disturbed. But here's more of a little graphic game. Call of Duty.
Alright, so for
like
our second game, oh, you got it, Zach. You got it.
All right, I was just saying the name. You got it from here.
Alright. So we got Call of Duty Black Ops 3. Basically what it is, it's a first-person shooter game, developed by Treyarch and published by Activision. It's basically set in a futuristic world. The game features both compelling single-player campaign and a robust multiplayer mode. In the campaign, the players navigate a complex narrative filled with twists and turns, enhanced by futuristic technology and like a lot of added things like abilities and all that good stuff. The multiplayer is like a fast-paced shooting game. It's basically you get like 5 people on each team, depend on the mode. There's like lots of mode. You got like zombies mode, capture the flag,
that brings us forth to Beat Saber. So Beat Saber is a virtual reality rhythm game where players use handheld sabers to slash through blocks in a time with the beat of music tracks. As blocks approach, players must slice them in a specific direction indicated by the arrows, so like up, down, left, right. And they also have these blocks that just have a circle in them where you can slice them in any direction. But so it's become popular for like both casual gamers and VR enthusiasts, but you can make custom maps yourself along with like put any song behind it, put any track, and that's pretty much why I have it for the custom songs. But there is also pre-dispensed albums that they have, and some of them you have to buy, some of them just come with the game. But their most recent one was a hip hop style of album, and that came with hold on, it came with The Woo by Pop Smoke, The Message by Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five, Nuttin' But a G-Thang by Dr. Dre, Hypnotized by the Notorious B.I.G., Hey Ya by The Outkast, Godzilla by Eminem, Gin and Juice by Snoop Dogg, Anaconda by Nicki Minaj, All Eyes on Me by Tupac. So
That's a W. That's a
And
W. Adam.
and they're really digging in right now to the more hip hop side of things rather than just like the EDM kind of dubstep. But do you have anything to touch on that?
Yeah, so like you were saying, like all those names, you know, I like some of them iconic and everything. But like, you know, Beat Saber, I want to give it a try myself, mainly because when I was growing up, you know, I used to play Wii Sports, and they used to have that one where there's like lightsabers and everything, you know. That was one of my favorite games as a little kid. Kind of reminds me on that, you know. Hopefully, bring back some of that nostalgic feeling while I play Beat Saber, and then like you know, get your hand-eye coordination good, get your reflexes going. All good stuff, man.
Exactly.
That's all I gotta say for Beat Saber.
All right, you want to take us into the next game?
Yes, sir. So our next game, you may know it or you may not, bro. I'm just playing. You probably know this one. We got Five Nights at Freddy 1. So it's a popular indie horror game series created by Scott Cawthon, set in a fictional establishment resembling Chuck E. Cheese. Players typically assume the role of a nighttime security guard tasked with monitoring security cameras in the haunted pizzeria. The main objective is to survive 5 nights and preventing animatronic characters resembling animals and human-like figures from entering the office and attacking the players. The game relies on suspense, jump scares, and strategic resource management to create tense and immersive experience. With its unique premise and terrifying atmosphere, Five Nights at Freddy's has garnered dedicated fan base and spawned numerous sequels, spin-offs, and merchandise. To add on to that, like it's not just about the game, you know, it's a lot deeper than just the game. Like
The amount
the whole
of
lore and everything.
the amount of like lore that has been brought to it. I mean, throughout the entire franchise. The first game is really where like it all starts with like these random like you don't know who's who, you don't know what's happening, and I mean the game came out what 2012.
Yeah, it's really old, man.
So I mean, the amount of horror games out in 2012 that actually would like scare people is not that many.
Very little, very little.
Nowadays, you know, you have like there's better horror games out there than Five Nights at Freddy's, but this is on the list simply because of nostalgic purposes. Like, you can't have a sandwich without the bread. Bread comes
That's
first,
facts.
right?
That's good.
So
yeah.
you can't have a full series of a game without the first one. I mean, the whole reason why, Black Ops 1 isn't on here, I mean, it's a good game, but I just put BO3 over it. But digging more into Five Nights at Freddy's, it's
Yeah,
just,
this is deeper than just like the baseline game. This is like a whole story
yeah,
you
this
can
is
read into and everything.
this is the staple of pretty much Scott Cawthon's entire career working with Five Nights at Freddy's. I think there's 10 games now.
Yeah,
Of
there's
course,
there's
with
lots of games.
spin-offs that he's made like FNAF World, Pizzeria Simulator. Of course, there's going to be spin-offs there. Excuse me. But
Then like,
yeah,
not to mention that, like the amount of like influence that Five Nights at Freddy's has, throughout like its whole series. Like you see now, like lots of games try to get close to that, but like nothing will be as good as the OG, the original. You feel me?
exactly.
All right, Zach, you want to take us into, let's see here, the last
All right.
game we got?
Last game we got on the list is Minecraft. So Minecraft is a sandbox style of game that allows players to explore, build, and interact with a vast open world environment. It's set in a bloxy, pixelated world, and players can gather resources, craft tools and items, construct buildings and structures of whatever they want. The game offers various modes, including survival mode, where players must manage resources and fend off enemies, such as, you got the spiders, creepers, skeletons, zombies, and so on.
Enderman.
Enderman, of course. They can't swim. There's a little tip. They can't swim. And they got creative mode, which allows players to have unlimited resources for unrestricted building. So like, let's say you want to build a whole wooden structure, right? In creative mode, you can just grab wood out of your inventory. They have like a massive open library of selections.
Yeah,
And
everything in the game's available to you in creative mode.
Exactly. And so you can just grab a ton of wood instead of, rather than like in survival mode having to go out, find the forest, chop down a bunch of trees, come back, and then do all that. But additionally, Minecraft features a bunch of multiplayer modes, allowing players to collaborate or compete with each other online. With its endless creativity and endless possibilities, Minecraft has become one of the best-selling and most influential games of all time, appealing to players of all ages.
That is facts. Like 2 days ago, I hopped on a Minecraft world. No, I was thinking of doing creative, but I had to go survival because like sometimes I just be staying up late night, being like, man, like I'm trying to build something. I'm trying to go outside and do some bushcraft in real life. Obviously, I'm not capable of that, so I just hop on Minecraft and do it there. Chop down some wood, make a house, try to survive. Then, fun fact: I don't think there's a single circle in Minecraft. Nothing is made like a perfect circle.
Exactly, like nothing. There's no such thing as a circle in Minecraft. It's all blocky and square.
All blocks, yeah.
No roundness over here.
That's true, man. That's true. All right, Zach, you wanna end this, John?
All right. So to close it out, these are in no particular order, right? These are just top 5 in general of pretty much what we had. Let me repeat that. No order. Fortnite's not at 1. Minecraft's definitely not at 5. But yeah, so this was the top games out of my Steam/Epic Games library. And thank y'all for listening. Alex, you want to take it from here?
No, that's basically it. Thank you for listening again. It's a shame that Marquise and Jacob couldn't hop on, but they gave us this work so we could preach to you guys with the top 5 games. But yeah, that's all I gotta say.
All right. Catch y'all in the next one.